Can we use tarot or oracle cards for shadow work? What is the difference between them, and are they actually useful? Stay tuned as I will explain how all this works and at the end show you a new way to work with them. Namaste, Sacred Masters. I'm Dr. Iwas Ukehi, Certified Shadow Work NLP Manifestation Coach. And today, we're going to talk about tarot and oracle cards. Those who have been around my channel know that I regularly talk about manifesting, law of attraction, and energy. As many of you are also into tarot cards and oracle cards, I decided to do a video explaining to you what my thoughts are on that. Firstly, these cards are used for insight, perspective, clarity, personal growth, inspiration, coaching, and divination. But the difference is that tarot cards is a classic 78 set of decks that fall under the categories of the major and minor arcanas, which are then broken up into 4 suits, which makes up the wand, cups, swords, and pentacles. They are studied and interpreted by expert readers, primarily based upon your energies. Thus, I find it hard that one can resonate to general readings that you find on YouTube unless you're doing it solely for entertainment purposes. As I pore through YouTube tarot card readers, I find that they generally talk only about 3 things. 1. The person you're thinking about loves you back. 2. Your ex will return or is thinking about you. And 3. Abundance is coming your way. By just limiting the readings to these 3 categories, of course you would resonate with it. Who wouldn't want to believe in any of these? But these general readings do have an advantage, in that it allows you to get a feel of the tarot card reader, so that if you feel a connection with them, you can get a personal reading from them. I believe tarot cards work, but for it to work properly, make sure it's one-on-one, because then your energies can be infused into the reading. The new kids on the block is the oracle cards. Unlike tarot cards, they're more free-wheeling and don't have any specific number of cards or imagery. Think of it as the main meal, while tarot cards is the ingredients. Oracle cards are more general, but each of them holds a big energy to it. Each card gives insights to a greater sense of what is going on, while the tarot provides more detailed interpretations. Many tarot cards readers use both at once in their reading. They start with the oracle deck to get a general idea of what the reading is, or the theme of the reading, depending on the tarot card reader. Then, they use the tarot card to go into detail what's going on. Some even use oracle cards at the end of a reading for closing advice or parting messages. Because tarot cards rely on the energies of the person whom it is being read to, I find it hard to believe that general readings on YouTube have any worth other than entertainment. At its most powerful, it brings up open-ended questions rather than offering answers. Offering us new ways of seeing ourselves, the situations we are in, and how to navigate them. At its most toxic, fake readers parade as fortune tellers and sell you on it. Nobody can predict the future. The universe is ever flowing and ever changing. If anybody claims to predict your future, walk away. The tarot is best used by an expert reader to give you some internal dialogue with yourself and examine areas in your lives that you find difficult to maneuver. So if tarot cards readers are parading false hopes of exes returning, new love coming, or more money coming in, take it with a grain of salt. Spiritual guidance should not be about throwing and selling hopes on YouTube in exchange for subscribers. The best way to get an ex to return or find new love is to work on yourself. The best way to make money is to create something of value. And so, when subscriber AnaTJ, if I pronounced that right, suggested I use tarot or oracle cards in my shadow work channel, I was a little hesitant at first. I wanted to respect the true mystics and psychics whose personal readings are imbued with so much power and connection with their reader and the divine energy, and I did not want to fall into the trap of selling fake hopes and dreams for subscribers. But she did make an interesting point about entertainment, or my lack of it anyway. You see, this channel is geared towards more about information and education rather than entertainment. but it's a way to guide you to insights that many don't want to or are afraid to dive in. It's not supposed to be about live, laugh, and love, but the dark side of light work is to integrate and become whole. But as I thought about it, I decided to introduce a fun new way to use these cards without disrespecting the masters. I'm currently using two decks, Dark Mirror and Mausolea, which I will post on the links below. They are beautifully dark oracle cards with gorgeous, beautiful illustrations of the darkness. So, in the tradition of the Pick a Card Tarot, I will use the oracle cards in a roulette kind of fashion, where you pick one of the three cards, and from that card, I will give you the meaning and then a shadow prompt for it. So how does it differ to the other Pick a Card videos? Well, firstly, when you pick a card, I won't be telling you about your fortune or future. Instead, I will use it as a vehicle in order to give you a shadow prompt relating to the card. In essence, you are randomly picking a card, and based upon how much you resonate to it, I'll give you a shadow prompt to work on. For those of you who have not seen my shadow prompt video, which I will post on the link above, shadow prompts are little guides and nudges for you to contemplate and gain some insights for your shadow work. Thus, rather than giving you blind hopes for the future, I'll give you actual tools you can work on so that your future is shaped to your desires. In this sense, like I believe that you were led to this video, it highlights my beliefs that you were led to those pick a card videos, as the universe's energies can guide you to prompt you to work on yourself. Therefore, these pick a card videos will have no dates or tell you your future for the next 2 weeks or 2 months, but rather give you something to better yourself anytime you like. You can choose to work on these shadow prompts for 30 minutes or take the whole week to really self-reflect. It's all up to you. Advice from the universe is never scarce and should not be limited to a particular time in order to force you to click on it to gain insight to short-term messages. These shadow prompts can be worked on time and time again because there's no time limit to how much you can better yourself. But you can always come back and find another video that resonates, pick a card, and get something for you to work on. You can also combine your shadow prompts into sessions with yourself hearing my Grabovia code programming. If you want to use these sacred codes to do shadow work, you can find it in the links above or in the description box. But for now, here are my first 4 videos. You can click on this playlist and choose one to get started. Enjoy the journey, my Secret Masters. Namaste.